4. It's called COINTEL Pro. There you go right there. COINTEL Pro. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. If you ever been on my live in Facebook and you wonder why my shit we get cut off live, it happens a lot. It happens on IG, Facebook. We get cut off. You feel me? Or we'll be on there and all of a sudden somebody might start sneak dissing me. You know what I'm saying? Out the blue. COINTEL Pro. Right there. That's what they did to destroy us in the 60s. That's how they destroyed the civil rights movement. All right? In the Black Panther Party. This is why every organization back then, like Bloods and Crips, that was actually organizations to protect the community, are now gangs, nigga. Because of them. This COINTEL Pro program that the FBI got going on, that they been had going on. See what I'm saying? COINTEL Pro is a series of covert and illegal projects conducted by the United States Federal Bureau of Investigation aimed at surveilling, infiltrating, pay attention to the words, y'all, so y'all can know what's going on. Because that's what they on right now with my university. They've activated COINTEL Pro. So I'm just letting my real students know what's going on, and new students know what's going on, and why it's going on, because I'm awakening y'all. All right? And you know, they did this before though. They did this to the Black Panther Party. They do what they do. And then they not just doing this to me, man. They do it to every spiritual leader right now. You know what I'm saying? So, because they want y'all to go back to believing their Bibles and shit. So, and they got the media and the resources to push more propaganda out there. So that's what they doing right now. So let's read about what COINTEL Pro program is. It's a series of covert and illegal projects conducted by the United States Federal Bureau of Investigation aimed at surveillance, infiltrating, discrediting, pay attention to the words, y'all, aimed at surveillance, infiltrating, that's where the bots come from, discrediting, and disrupting domestic American political organizations. Now, we are not political, but because we are speaking about what's really going on, they would consider us political. Any spiritual leader or guide that's speaking up for his people. I consider myself, I am that I am. But if y'all want to call me anything, just call me a revolutionary. Stamp it on me. See what I'm saying? I'll take it and run with it. I like that. I like that word. And I like all the smoke that come with that word too. You get what I'm saying? But, because I'm a rebellious slave. I'll never just bow down. You got me fucked up. FBI records show COINTEL Pro resources targeted groups and individuals. I want y'all to know what the FBI did on a physical basis, because they using that same tactic on social media right now. FBI records show COINTEL Pro resources targeted groups and individuals. The FBI is deemed subversive, including feminist organizations, Communist Party USA, anti-Vietnam War organizers, activists of the civil rights movement or Black Power movement, Martin Luther King Jr., the Nation of Islam, the Black Panther Party. All right, this is who they target. All right, we are all deemed subversive. All right, let's look up the definition of subversive. Okay, so we can know these words, so we can know how they label us. Subversive. They say I'm subversive, y'all. Come on, all right. Let's get to the. But what's subversive? Oh, they say I'm subversive, y'all. Did y'all see what it say? Y'all see what it say, right? The FBI records show COINTEL Pro resources targeting groups and individuals the FBI deemed subversive. Gotta know who they was talking about. So I said, let's look up subversive, right? For 1 second. Let's get off of here. We'll go back to that. Let's look up subversive. So what's the definition of subversive? Because we know that COINTEL Pro is a group created by the FBI, and it was used to take out Malcolm X. They assassinated Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, disrupted the Black Panther Party, ended the civil rights movement, made all the gangs start selling drugs and turned them into gangs. So they say they target people that are deemed subversive. All right? So what's subversive? Seeking or intended to subvert or establish an institution. Hold on, y'all. Seeking or intended to subvert an established system or institution. All right, that's not good enough for us. So we're going to scroll down what subversive means. Up, what does subversive behavior mean? Let's read about it, class. Hold on, let's focus. There we go. Subversive behavior is any type of action that undermines the authority of management or the system that has been put in place. Y'all see that? Y'all see that, right? So I would be considered subversive. Me teaching y'all about y'all true history, and that would be considered subversive behavior. Subversive behavior is any type of action that undermines the authority of management or the system that has been put in place. It's right there for you. The definition of subversive and what subversive behavior is. Okay, so we can see clearly that the FBI would definitely deem me subversive than a motherfucker, right? Because I am clearly going against the system that was put in place. Just like Assata Shakur did, which is why they tried to do what they did to her. Just like Che Guevara did, Angela Davis did. Just like Bobby Seale did, and Huey P. Newton, who started the Black Panther Party. They were deemed subversive, and their groups were deemed subversive. So the University of Cosmic Intelligence will be deemed a subversive group. Do y'all understand what I'm showing y'all? I'm showing y'all the facts of history behind this shit. All right? All right? Fred Hampton was a part of the Black Panther Party. He was deemed subversive. So they ambushed his house and killed him in his sleep because he was deemed subversive. That's whenever you rise against the system, that's called subversive behavior. And when you do subversive behavior, we know the FBI records show COINTELPRO resources targeted groups and individuals that FBI deemed subversive. Because now we know what subversive means. See what I'm saying? And now we know why they targeted the feminist organizations, communist parties, anti-Vietnam War organizers. These were the groups that started, that was like, no, we don't need to be going to war to Vietnam. They were targeted too. That says anti-Vietnam War organizers. Pay attention to the words now. Activists of the civil rights movement, nigga. Or Black Power movement. The Black Panther Party. Even environmentalists. Why? Because we are nature. If we not gods and goddesses, right, and we are not nature, and we can't control our atmosphere, meaning pyrokinesis, electrokinesis, aerokinesis, of hydrokinesis, and geokinesis, then why do they destroy our land? Why do they destroy the planet? Why do they destroy nature? And look, they destroy nature so much that down here it clearly tells you that even environmentalists are considered subversive, nigga. That means even people that's telling you don't litter on the earth, don't destroy the planet, are deemed subversive, nigga. And animal rights organizers are deemed subversive because they like to kill animals and hunt them and eat them and wear them and shit. Pay attention to what COINTELPRO really is, nigga. All right? The American Indian movement, the real Indian movement, when they did try to really gather the real tribes, which is us, they were deemed subversive. All right? And then the Puerto Rican independence groups. And I keep telling y'all, if Latinos and blacks ain't the same, why do they aim their guns at y'all like they aim at us? Wake the fuck up, Latinos. And ain't no such thing as Latin. Your ass is a god and a goddess. Ain't no such thing as black. We are all one species. We are gods and goddesses. I'm not calling your ass Latino. I'm not calling you black. If you don't like it, unfollow me, nigga. Facts. I'm calling you what you is, a god or a goddess, nigga. Why did they target the Puerto Rican independence groups like the Young Lords then? Why wasn't no Mexican groups targeted if Mexicans and Puerto Ricans are the same? Because y'all be saying I'm lying when I'm saying Mexicans are human beings, nigga. So if fucking Puerto Ricans are gods, nigga. Puerto Ricans are gods and goddesses. They have carbon in their skin, nigga. They are not Mexicans, nigga. They are not the same, nigga. Mexicans are human beings. So why the fuck aren't they targeting Mexican groups back then with COINTELPRO? Why did they target the Puerto Rican independence groups? It like the Young Lords, for example. If I don't know what I'm talking about here. I mean, I'm just asking for a friend. You feel me, Cosmic Family? I'm just asking for a friend. See, why? We want to know the why. Sway, Why? How? Sway. Flex. Drop a beat. Tell us something. Flex. Drop the beat. Do something. Flex. You feel me? Drop the beat. Do something. Flex. Why? Sway. We need to know. We need answers. I'm just asking for a friend. You see what I'm saying? Walk through that wall and give you the metaphysics behind it. That sounds illogical to you. Hear me? I'm telling you the draconian reptilians exist and they shapeshift. That sounds illogical to you. So you refuse to believe it. And remember, whatever you think is a vibration and it shapes the neurochemistry of it's programmed with, sends secretions to the epidermis of your skin. Let's go back to early lessons. The science of your avatar. And in your epidermis of your skin, which is full of carbon, right, sends those secretions right back out through electrical impulses called hairs on your skin, which is not fucking hair, it's antenna. That's why you can feel shit, nigga. This is antenna, it's not hair, it's antenna. This is hair. Then this, I'm giving you the metaphysics of you. But that might sound illogical because you believe in logic, not understanding that logic was literally created to steal your power from you, to make you believe all type of shit not even possible because it defies reason. And logic was created, because I like to hear people say that's illogical. I know it's illogical. Because Aristotle created logic. So don't fucking tell me what's possible and what's not possible. Because your possibilities is based off logic, nigga. Your possibilities is based off logic, which is a man-made concept. He was made in a petri dish. He can't tell me shit about electrical impulses called hairs on your skin, which is not fucking hair, it's antenna. That's why you can feel shit, nigga. This is antenna, it's not hair, it's antenna. This is hair, this is antenna, and this is still antenna too. But this is a finer antenna than this. I'm giving you the metaphysics of you. But that might sound illogical because you believe in logic, not understanding that logic was literally created to steal your power from you, to make you believe all type of shit not even possible because it defies reason. And logic was created, because I like to hear people say that's illogical. I know it's illogical, because you believe these white people. That's who created logic, nigga. Aristotle created logic. So don't fucking tell me what's possible and what's not possible, because your possibilities is based off logic, nigga. Your possibilities is based off logic, which is a man-made concept. He was made in a petri dish. He can't tell me shit about life, nigga. You get what I'm saying? So when you step in this university, right, you see where logic comes from? In the Western world, logic was first developed. So it's a science. Logic is a science. You see, it's technology. It's mental technology. Logic is mental technology to enslave you from your natural abilities, nigga. Along with this new FBI. We're going to keep getting into it, though. But we talking about logic right now. For the motherfuckers who like to get in here and say what can be and what can't be and what defies logic and that's unreasonable. Don't talk to me about logic. You see what I'm saying? Don't talk to me about no mental technology that your oppressors created. Aristotle created that. All right? And then I just tell you that Aristotle was the most famous student of who? Socrates. Socrates, nigga. Socrates started it all. Right? There you go. Socrates. You feel me? You know, you talking to me about some man-made shit. You feel me? I'm telling y'all what's going on in the cosmos. Don't get in here talking about logic, family, with me. You see what I'm saying? Our ancestors never had logic. Whatever the mind can think, it can conceive. You see, whatever the mind believes is true. Whatever the mind says is. I am that I am. So whatever I say is, it is. And it's like that for each and every one of you. You see, but when you accept logic, you snatch that power away from you. Because now your whole truth and your whole possibilities on what you can and can't be is based off what these white people told you. That created the system for your brain, nigga. There we go. Socrates. Looks white to me. Looks like a human being to me. All right. Socrates, there you go, was a Greek philosopher from Athens who is credited as one of the founders of Western philosophy. So this whole idea you got on life and what can and can't be accomplished and logic and, is based on what the fuck he thought about, nigga. He made this. And they said, don't get me wrong, they did go sit with a lot of our real gods and learn. But they then perverted the truth and flipped it and contorted it to make it seem like what they wanted it to be. Because they are the seeds of Satan. They are the devil's seeds. You get what I'm saying? They are Yaakov's children. All right? Now, Socrates was the founder of Western philosophy. And as being the first moral philosopher. So he created moral, nigga. You know how we say you got to have morals? That's immoral. He created that. You know what I'm saying? So everything, the whole way you live is predicated off what these human beings taught you, fam. And you want to discredit this university. These are ancient esoterical teachers I'm teaching you. So everything I'm teaching y'all about draconian reptilians, us being from the Sirius star system, I'm finna talk about this new F.B.I.C.I.A, right? It's completely against all this shit. I just want to show y'all where these ideas and concepts really come from. All right? Every book that was ever written is based off some sort of moral code. We can click on Western philosophy if you want to know why what Western philosophy is and what it consists of. Okay? Okay? Let's see what Western philosophy consists of. All right? Everything, nigga. Everything. Even when we use terms like metaphysics, man, this shit, man, they done contorted all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? All of it, man. Hellenistic and Roman philosophy. Come on, man. All is being revealed, family. See, we in this new age of energy. And we got to tear down all this shit. You see what I'm saying? Marxism, German idealism, existentialism, continental philosophy, analytical philosophy, early modern 17th, 18th centuries. You talking about your entire history is Western philosophy, fam. And it's who created it, nigga. Those people right there. The very people that took this planet from you, killed your ancestors, told you that you wasn't a supreme being and you was everything but created Western philosophy. The whole idea of marriage comes from Western philosophy. I keep telling y'all, man, we did not marry the way these folks got us marrying, man. We didn't have no rings. We didn't jump over no brooms, nigga. We didn't throw no rice at each other. That's what they did in the caves, fam. That comes from how they married in the caves in the Caucasus. When the human beings was in the Caucasus Mountains, they used to steal each other's wives and run off with them. You know what I'm saying? They threw nuts at each other. All right? They did all that barbaric shit. They needed a ring to seal each other together as one because they were animalistic. They would separate from who was supposed to be their mate, their wife, and go off and have sex with other each other as well as other, we didn't never have all that, fam. You talking about dialect, you bringing me philosophies that come from him. You see what I'm saying? Look what he was talking about. Look at some of his quotes. The unexamined life is not worth living. I wonder why he was telling y'all that. I wonder why he didn't want y'all to know what was going on after life. You see what I'm saying? Look at his quotes and shit. I know that I know nothing. That's fucking I am that I am. I'm not even going to say that no more. That's witchcraft right there. If you understand the power of the I and you read that quote, do you know what you just said about yourself? To your soul? Look at this quote. I'm not even going to repeat it because I am that I am. But look at that quote, man. Understanding words and spelling and witchcraft. Look what you casting over yourself. Then look at the second quote. The unexamined life is not worth living. This Socrates. Come on, man. Who you think this was aimed at? Us. 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 You feel me? And who was Socrates' greatest student? Who was his greatest student? Who was his greatest student? And they steady showing his name. Aristotle, man. Socrates taught Aristotle, man. You know what I'm saying? This Aristotle right here. Let's click on Aristotle. Look. And look what he credited for. A Greek philosopher and polymath during the classical period in ancient Greece. Taught by Plato, he was the founder of the Lyceum. See that? The Peripatetic School of Philosophy. I'm slowing down on these words for a reason. Hold on. Hold on, family. Okay, yeah, my bad. I worded that backwards. I'll be talking fast. I'm glad I caught it. Socrates taught Plato and Plato taught Aristotle. That's how it went. That's why right here it says Plato, he is widely considered the pivotal figure in the history of ancient Greek and Western philosophy, along with his teacher, Socrates. Y'all see that? And I had word there where I was talking fast. But Socrates taught Plato. Plato was the one that created the whole idea that God and man are separate from one. It's called Neoplatonic thought. There we go right there. Neoplatonism. Neoplatonic thought. All right. This is where religion get the whole idea that God was in heaven and devil is in the sky. When they taught y'all that lie in religion, it's called Neoplatonic thought. Plato the one that created that. Plato did. All right. And Plato was taught by Socrates. And Plato's greatest student, see, is Aristotle. He is widely considered the pivotal figure in the history of ancient Greeks and Western philosophy, along with his teacher Socrates and his most famous student Aristotle. All right. Now, when you click on Aristotle, peep game, what is Aristotle accredited for, man? Look, his writings cover many subjects, including physics, biology, zoology, metaphysics, logic, ethics, aesthetics, poetry, theater, music, rhetoric, psychology, linguistics, economics, politics, and government. So look at all of his writings. Everything that you've ever been taught about these subjects comes from Aristotle, my nigga. And he's the founding father of these subjects. All these subjects are based around his initial teachings. Physics, biology, zoology, metaphysics, logic, ethics, aesthetics, poetry, theater, music, rhetoric, psychology, linguistics, economics, the whole economic structure, Aristotle, y'all. Politics, the whole political structure, Aristotle. Psychology and what we think psychology is and what it isn't, Aristotle. Rhetoric, you know what I'm saying? Like, this encompasses every motherfucking thing you doing in life, nigga. This is the matrix right here. This is the matrix, nigga. For one individual to make up a lie, or a small group of individuals create a bunch of lies about so many topics and then force billions to believe it by way of death, through murder and war and gentrification. All right? So Aristotle, Socrates, and Plato, this is where everybody get their whole idea about what the fuck is possible from. So don't tell me what's possible and what's not possible when you listen to them.
We have to wake up right now.